Hello guys, this is going to be your January 2025 reading. We are going to ask Spirit what are the energies, what to expect, or what to look forward to this first month of the new year. And by the way, I wish you all a blessed or prosperous 2025. And also, happy birthday to Capricorn as well as Aquarius, especially at the latter part of January. It's moving towards Aquarius season. All right, so let's begin now with a reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective. What are the energies? What to expect? Or what to look forward to? This January 2025 for the collective. Okay, we have here Seven of Cups, Devil, Capricorn. Wow, interesting. Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh, this is nice. You have the Sun. Okay. I love this. We also have Nine of Swords. Okay. And we have Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have Nine of Pentacles. Alrighty. Interesting to see the Devil card. That is Capricorn. So again, happy birthday to all Capricorns out there watching this collective reading. We also have here a lot of swords, by the way. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then we also have Leo. Could just be the energies, but for some of you, maybe this is also your additional confirmation from Spirit. So here's what I'm actually seeing, and it's really beautiful. They're actually showing me here that for the month of January 2025, a lot of you guys are really going to be breaking free from any form of negativity, okay? Especially that we're seeing the Sun card over here. Whether something has caused you a lot of, stress, anxiety, or even fear, because I also heard that somebody's watching this collective reading, you're finally overcoming your fear, especially with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're releasing yourself from any negative thoughts, okay? And there's something around illusions, okay? Because remember, Eight of Swords is talking about being trapped by your own thoughts. So therefore, it is an illusion. And Seven of Cups can also be an illusion card, all right? And so I'm getting here for a lot of you guys, you are releasing yourself from that, okay? Things are being illuminated for you, okay? And because of that, you're stepping out of anything that's limiting you. You're stepping out from anything that's holding you back. And you're releasing yourself, again, from anything that is actually not really for your highest good. Especially got the Four of Swords over here, because Four of Swords is talking about mental exhaustion. So for those who are resonating with maybe it's been going on for the past few weeks, months, or what, finally, all right, the sun is about to shine. There's something around coming out of the darkness, all right, or coming out of a dark period. That's also what I'm getting here, which is really promising, okay? Some of you guys, maybe there is a particular situation that made you feel this way, all right, made you feel really stressed out or anxious, or made you feel really fearful, all right? But because of your faith, because we see here this guy praying, all right, what I also heard is that your prayers were heard and it will be answered. especially this month of January 2025. All right, so stay positive, stay optimistic. So if you're actually waiting for a confirmation, hoping that your prayers were heard by your angels or by the divine, yes. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So it's a really, really beautiful card. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles as the overall energy. This is definitely talking about material success. Okay, so I'm also seeing that here in your cards. I feel that some of you are really hardworking people, especially with a Devil card. Maybe you have been really kind of like being so hard on yourself. All right, you're burning the midnight oil, or you don't have enough rest is also what I'm hearing. Okay, because of your job or because of what you are currently busy on, and maybe you're also losing sleep. But I'm actually getting here that for the month of January 2025, this is a time for you to take a step back. Okay, you've done a really great job, and it's time for you to take a step back and take some rest. Or this is more of like an advice as well for you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up based on these cards. So let's try to pull up another set of cards here. What else? What are the energies or what to look forward to for the collective this January 2025? Well, you have new moon in Libra, the Lover's Harmony. Use this time to find balance in your relationships and cultivate a sense of peace and harmony, drawing on Libra's romantic and cooperative energy. Okay, so I feel that for the month of January 2025, this is, again, a month for you to be balancing your relationships, okay? Regardless whether this is actually about your friends, your family, or your loved ones, okay? So let's try to pull it more. Yeah, balance again. A time to give rather than take. I can't believe it. So there is a powerful message around that for the collective to make sure that you establish balance and harmony within your connections or relationships. And this is going to help to promote a much more stronger connection, regardless whether it's platonic, it's romantic. And then you got temple, inner being, sacred space. So I feel with this temple and then time to give rather than take, it's actually the same message that I got earlier. For someone out there who's drawn to this collective reading, you're being advised really to make sure that you also create balance in a way that maybe you've been working so hard, all right? And Spirit is actually advising for you to take a step back, all right? Take a step back and make sure as well that you're not giving so much of yourself. That's also the message I'm hearing. If it's not necessarily about you being so busy at work or overworking, because I got that message for someone out there, but for others of you, maybe it's time for self-check is also what I heard. Are you giving so much of yourself? And if you are, then maybe it's about time for you to remind yourself to create some balance within your connections, all right? That's really what I'm picking up here. So let's try to pull it more. What else, Spirit? What are the energies? What to look forward to this month of January 2025? You got Enlightenment card. You have Nourishment, okay. And then Seek the Truth, okay. So based on these three cards, what I actually heard from Spirit, it's also a month in which a lot of the collective are craving to uncover or to identify what is it that would truly make them feel happy or satisfied or fulfilled, especially with this Nourishment card and then the Seek the Truth card over here. So I'm getting here, this is actually what's going to happen for some of you, in which you are really craving either for instance, meaningful connections or relationships, or a job that will not only be making your wallet happy or your bank account happy, but it's also making you feel so satisfied, right? So I'm getting that energy that this is what's going to happen for some of you this month of January 2025, in which you're really going to be trying to find out or trying to uncover or identify, what is it that I really want? What will really make me feel so happy? What will nourish my soul? All right. So I'm getting here, it's just beyond the material thing. All right. I feel that a lot of the collective are really going to be trying to search for what would really make them happy on a soul level as well. If it's not necessarily just about the physical wealth or material wealth. All right. Let's try to pull it more. And yeah, you got 7-7. So very spiritual. Are you freaking kidding me? I can't make this up. Find balance. Wow. I love the synchronicity, you guys. I can't make that up. So that's what kept on repeating over and over again so far. This is what Spirit would like to highlight for the collective. This is a month, again, in which the collective is being advised to create balance, whether establishing a balanced and harmonious relationship, whether it's with your friends or in general, your loved ones, okay? Make sure that there is harmony. There's that really healthy reciprocity or give and take, right? Because you got that card over here earlier. And then for others of you, I kept on hearing that somebody who's actually watching this collective reading is a workaholic, especially got the devil card, all right? So if you're identifying yourself as a person who doesn't have enough time to rest, you've been working so hard, this is a month in which your guides are also encouraging for you to make sure that you take enough rest, because it's causing you a lot of stress, all right? Or you're stressed out because of the work that you do, and maybe you don't have enough sleep as well. And so again, Four of Swords is all about rest and rejuvenation, or stepping away from anything that gives you mental stress or anxiety. So again, this is a collective reading, only take what applies. But the point is, the collective is being advised to create balance, okay? So that is a powerful confirmation. I can't believe the synchronicity here. Let's try to pull it more. Yeah, 2 of air. Balance again. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Black and white. Yin yang, right? And then you got the scales of justice, which is all about balance. You saw me shuffle. I can't make this up. Wow, it's actually, you know, I feel the theme for the month of January 2025, it's really around balance. It is an advice for the collective to create balance, all right? Or some of you guys are just really going to be seeking or craving for balance even, all right? Whether it's actually you trying to identify, is this really for my highest good? Am I still happy with this? Is it something that nourishes my soul as well? Or am I actually putting in so much work, but I'm not really feeling happy about it? Or I don't, you know, I don't feel satisfied, or I don't get the results that I'm hoping for. So there's really something around balance here. This is really going to be the theme for the collective who's drawn to this reading, okay? Let's try to pull it more. And then you got communication, okay? So I'm also getting here as well that for the month of January 2025, Spirit is also advising the collective to make sure that before you actually say something as well, all right, try to weigh things carefully. Is it really worth it, or is it going to be stirring up some conflict? I also got that message for someone out there, all right? And I'm also hearing from Spirit as well that for the month of January 2025, some of you guys are also going to be feeling a lot more empowered in speaking your truth. But just make sure that it's balanced, okay? Somebody needed to hear that, all right? Maybe you are a person who's really, you know, not afraid to speak your mind, and that's good, okay? It's a sign as well of authenticity, but just make sure that it's still balanced, all right? There's something around that too. Let's try to pull it more. What else, Spirit? Okay. Alrighty. Now, this is interesting because you got the Seven of Swords in reverse, third eye chakra, and then Ace of Pentacles, or prosperity begins. So I'm actually seeing here, based on these three cards, that another possibility that could actually occur for the collective this month of January 2025 is that a lot of you guys are going to be seeing the truth, which is interesting because if you can still remember earlier, I was talking about illusion, right? Remember what I said earlier? I can't believe this. Remember what I have discussed at the very start of the reading around breaking free from the illusion, all right? Seeing the truth for what it really is. And so I'm seeing that again because Seven of Swords is definitely talking about deception. Just like this image of, you know, this guy wearing a mask, right? So there's something about that is hidden. There's actually something about secrets, or something is masked. And then you got the third eye chakra over here. So this is suggesting to me that for the month of January 2025, a lot of the collective will be given the opportunity, all right, to face the truth. That's one. Or something will be revealed as well to you. And then whatever this truth is, all right, or this clarity that it will bring you, it will help you to break free from something, okay? I'm getting that very strongly. And if you can still remember earlier, I said even that maybe, for instance, you've always thought about yourself as somebody who's powerless, all right? Or you've thought about the most negative thing that could happen, and it's just an illusion. It's usually rooted from fear. And so with this Eight of Swords in reverse, and then you got the Sun card at the very start of the reading, it's really suggesting to me that you are going to be releasing yourself from those negative thoughts or thought patterns, all right? Because you're seeing the truth now. And again, third eye chakra is all about perspective, okay? So again, this is going to be giving you an opportunity to see the truth or to face the truth. That's the energy I'm getting for you guys this month of January 2025. Let's try to pull up more. What else, Spirit? I love the synchronicity, by the way. And again, there's a lot of number 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. 777. Door to value. Present power, vast universe. Okay. Wow, this is actually really nice. So it's a blessed month for a lot of you as well, financially speaking. That's really what I'm hearing. You're actually going to be on top of your game. And I'm also hearing that you will be realizing as well that you are unlimited, which is interesting because that's the energy of the Eight of Swords in reverse. And upright, it means that you're feeling stuck or trapped by your own thoughts, okay? That you're stuck where you are. But with this in reverse, this is you realizing that you're not trapped, okay? That there are so many possibilities out there. Because remember, Eight of Swords can talk about self-limiting beliefs or attitude. So I feel that this month of January 2025, a lot of you are going to be realizing that the possibilities are endless, all right? It's limitless, or you are limitless. That's more of like the message that I'm hearing when I saw these three cards. And on top of that, financially speaking, I see here that you guys are really going to be feeling so much blessed, all right? So there's definitely an opportunity for you either to see some increase in your finances, or money-making opportunities. That's really what I'm getting here, because there's something around opportunities or a possibility for you to increase your income. I'm really getting that very strongly based on these 3 cards. Let's try to pull up more. Talisman. Round and round. Okay. Chaste, and then nurture. Okay. This is interesting, because this card is similar to the message that was given earlier. So we'll get to that later on. But what I'm actually getting here based on these 4 cards, with the talisman, I'm hearing a very specific message for someone. And it's really, really interesting because it's so unique. It could just resonate maybe for one person out there, all right? But I'm hearing somebody's watching this collective reading. Either you already have a talisman or an amulet, okay? But I'm actually hearing that this talisman is not really for your highest good. I kept on hearing that this is a talisman or amulet that you probably got somewhere. I'm hearing that you've had this amulet or talisman for a long time already. And what I actually heard from Spirit is that, yeah, this is something that is not really good for you, okay? I'm really hearing that. This is weird. I don't know if I should be discussing this even, because it just sounds so weird or very specific for someone out there. But I kept on hearing from Spirit that maybe you had a niggling feeling that this is actually not really bringing you positivity, even though you thought that, oh, it's a talisman. I'm even hearing it was given to you by someone. I don't know what this for. That is weird. It's kind of like a rock. That's what they're showing me here. I don't know if it's like a rock, kind of like black tourmaline or something, or crystal. Weird. It's color black. Wow. This is so specific. I wasn't expecting this. So again, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be resonating for one person. Okay? So whoever you are, and your guides are saying, you know what is being talked about. Maybe you were already asked to discard it, but for some reason you have an attachment to this talisman. Okay? I don't know if it has a negative spirit that is inside that talisman or amulet. That is so interesting and very, very specific. Wow. But that's what I heard. And maybe you've been holding on to it. Okay? And you might have found yourself kind of like stuck for some reason. And it's causing you, in other words, negativity. So again, whoever this is for, and I'm really seeing, for some reason, I'm more of like a clairaudient, all right? But they showed me, it's a really fast moving image that I saw just now or earlier. It's kind of like lava stone or kind of like black tourmaline. It's like a rock or a black tourmaline crystal. That's weird. It's similar to that, but it's an amulet. So whoever that is for, your guides are saying, you know now what to do, okay? Maybe you've been holding on to that for some reason, and I heard it was given to you. Anyway, let's move on, because I don't want to put my focus there, but hopefully that message will get to that person, And hopefully it will be of help as well to you. All right. You would know who you are. But wow, I wasn't expecting that. And then next, what I actually heard as well is that as somebody's watching this collective reading for the month of January 2025, you guys are really going to be breaking free from being in this Eight of Swords energy. Because you got the round and round. Round and round is talking about feeling stuck or trapped. And remember, we've seen the Eight of Swords in reverse at the very start. And I was just talking about how a lot of the collective are either being advised, or this could be the possibility that could actually occur for a lot of you, in which you're finally, okay, releasing yourself from this stuck, stagnant position. Anything that has been limiting you, okay? And because you will be realizing and seeing the truth that, hey, I'm not stuck after all. I'm not trapped, all right? I have the power to release myself from this, for instance, this negative thought pattern or this unhealthy habit, all right? Whatever that is for you, because it's a collective reading. And so I'm seeing that here, all right? And I'm also picking up as well that for the month of January 2025, it's another advice from Spirit to make sure as well that you take good care of your needs first. Are you giving so much of yourself to the people around you? All right? No wonder you keep on getting a lot of cards around balance. So yeah, it's a heavy message for the collective to make sure that you nurture your own needs, or you take care of your own needs first. Okay? Wow, I can't believe this. This talisman, honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I really heard that. And it's weird because they really showed me this black crystal or rock. I don't know, it's like a combination of what it looks like. It's kind of like lava stone, or it's weird. It's kind of like lava stone, but it's also similar to black tourmaline. All right. And yeah, I don't know what that for, but they're saying it's not for your highest good. Okay. For some reason, there's something about that amulet or talisman that was given to you. You probably thought that it's actually something that could protect you or bring positivity for you, when it's actually the opposite, or something happened for some reason. Yeah, I'm getting an elemental spirit even who's residing on that amulet. Okay. Wow, that was so specific for someone out there. I wasn't really expecting that. So again, it could just be for one, definitely, Spirit is saying it's just for one person out there, but they really wanted to deliver that message. Anyway, let's move on. What are the energies, or what to look forward to this month of January 2025? Okay, let me just take a look at the card that flew. Are you freaking kidding me? You got smoke and mirrors. There's really something around illusion here. And again, look at this ballet dancer. Balance. Okay? Because for me, every time I see the image of a ballerina or a ballet dancer, all right, there's something around flexibility. There's something around balance. And then you got smoke and mirrors. So like what I said, there's something about breaking free from the illusion. And you're finally going to be seeing the truth. That's why I got the Sun card. It's being illuminated, all right? Or something is going to be illuminated for you, all right? Helping you to see the truth for what it really is. And this is going to be transforming everything, okay? Just like what I said. Maybe you'll be realizing that you're not powerless after all. And because of this realization or this awareness, it's going to help you to do things differently. All right? Always remember that it's rooted from fear, because that's really what I heard, especially with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords in reverse. And fear can stand for false evidence appearing real, right? So yeah, there's something about releasing yourself from fear, or from false beliefs, or illusion. Wow. That was so, so strong. I love the synchronicity of this reading. Let's try to pull it more. Courage. You saw me shuffle. I can't make this up. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. My gosh. Whoa. I am blown away, guys. I was just talking about the word fear. And it says here, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So no wonder you got the present power. Look at this guy. He's surrounded by two powerful beasts, which could scare anyone, right? But here he is. He's looking confident, all right? He's feeling, in control of the situation, right? So that's the energy for the collective. It's actually you overcoming your fear or having the courage and the confidence as well to face your own fears. And remember, you got the Sun card. Sun is all about happiness, positivity, optimism, but this can also be read as confidence. Wow. I can't believe this. This is a really powerful confirmation for you guys, okay? So let's move on to the next set of cards. What else, Spirit? What to look forward to, or what are the energies for the collective this January 2025? Well, you got apology, okay? Interesting. I feel like pulling up two more cards. I'm just supposed to pull up one, but I feel like pulling up two more cards. Calm, okay. Again, balance. Are you freaking kidding me? This is weird. This is weird. The synchronicity is just so powerful for this reading. I love it. And then you got fate. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So here's what I'm seeing. Let's start off with the apology, but this is quite interesting. I wanted to clarify that for some reason. Can you clarify the apology card, Spirit? Why is it here? Okay. All right. So there's really something around balance again, because you have Temperance card, okay? So I'm picking up either this month of January 2025, if this is actually not you, okay, who might be, kind of like apologizing to someone either for being late or for not being able to deliver something, because that's what I'm hearing, okay? Or you are about to apologize because of you weren't able to create balance in your connections, all right? But if this is actually not you, it can be somebody around you who's going to be stepping forward and seeking for your apology, or rather for your forgiveness, okay? Or wanting to apologize to you. So again, it can be switched. But there's really something around balance. But I also got here that somebody who's watching this collective reading, it could be somebody around you who may have caused you a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain, okay? And I feel that this person did something that is really, it's not simple. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. I don't know. Again, this is something specific for someone out there. But I heard that it caused devastation for you. It's not something that is minor, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And Spirit is saying this person would definitely, step forward and seek for your forgiveness. I'm even hearing that not necessarily that this person is going to be, knocking at your door or calling you up. Maybe this person might even appear in your dreams. Okay? Honestly, I'm even picking up spiritual attack. I'll be very specific here. Okay? Something may have done something to you spiritually, I'm getting that, but I really don't want to dwell on that so much. All right? But I'll just deliver it real quick. And again, whoever that is for, you best know that is you. Okay? That's why I have to clarify because of I'm hearing a very specific message from spirit. So yeah, I'm getting that for someone out there. And then let's move on to the calm card. Again, there's really something around making sure that you create balance, especially that I'm seeing here that some of you guys are going to be feeling overwhelmed maybe, or maybe you are stressed out because of so many responsibilities. So that's also what I'm picking up here. With the fate card, all right, I'm getting here that this card appeared because I'm hearing from spirit that for the month of January 2025, this is actually a month in which you are being encouraged by your spiritual team as well to take control of your destiny, that you do have the power. It's more of like a reminder, all right, that you do have the power to change what it is that is within your control, all right? Because fate means it's like, it's fixed, right? It's destined. But I'm actually more of like hearing from spirit that you are being encouraged to know your true power. That's why I got the present power, that you do have the power to shift it, all right? You do have the power to change your reality. So that's another message that's coming through when I saw this fate card. Bear with me, guys, because I myself, I wasn't expecting that there would be so, well, at least there were two, but there were some, you know, specific messages that's coming through, and I really feel that it's just for one person out there, all right? But then again, as a reader, I need to deliver it because my guides wanted me to deliver that for someone out there who's drawn to this collective reading. Even though this reading is really about the main theme or the energy that the collective can actually expect for this month of January, but some of the messages are just so freaking specific. Interesting. I wasn't really expecting that. So anyway, let's actually move on to this deck first. I'll pull up 3. Okay, that was so fast. Hold up. Anything else, Spirit? What to look forward to, or what are the energies for the month of January 2025 for the collective? Again, we see a person meditating, and you got the calm card. You saw me shuffle. And it says, deep breath, centered, go within, balance. Are you freaking kidding me? Balance, right? Wow, the synchronicity is just so powerful. Relax, take a break. I said that earlier. So this is a month in which you guys are being advised by spirit, especially if your situation is so freaking overwhelming, all right, and you're really stressed out. It is a reminder or a message or an advice from spirit to take a break, all right? Relax or take a break, take a vacation, ground in nature, all right? Or take enough rest, because somebody who's watching this collective reading is a workaholic. I'll be very honest, especially when I saw the devil card, all right? So again, it is a reminder from your spiritual team to make sure that you take good care of yourself, all right? Because you got the nurture card, and it says take good care of your needs first. So that's the main message that's coming through over and over again as well for the collective for the month of January 2025. All right. Hopefully I didn't say 2024. Okay. All right. You got child. So there's something about inner child healing. Because this yoga card, it says inner child healing. Then you got the child card and it says inner child. So for some of you, maybe this is also what the collective needed to reflect on. All right. There's something about inner child healing, maybe going back, or yeah, I'm hearing for some of you guys, maybe you are going to be trying to discover more about what is it that you really want in life. Remember, I have that message earlier that I got from Spirit in which you are craving or trying to identify what nourishes your soul, what really makes you happy. So I feel that some of you guys are really going to be reflecting on that or would be doing that, all right? Looking at things or anything that would just bring out your inner child, all right? Or make you just naturally happy is more of like what I'm picking up, because this child card is also talking about doing the things that you really love. Okay. All right, let's try to pull it more. Okay, just one more. Are you kidding me? You saw me shuffle, now you got the childhood. The synchronicity of this reading is just way too powerful. I love it. Okay, you got childhood, you got the child, and it says innocence, playful, growing, friendship, lightness of being. So, okay, and it says no worries. Well, earlier it got the Nine of Swords, which is all about worries and anxieties, okay? So basically the message that's coming through based on these three cards is that Spirit is advising the collective as well that for the month of January, all right, that's 2025 January, you're being advised to remain lighthearted. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Make sure that you take a step back, all right? Don't be super serious all the time. Or you could also just, you know, put your focus on what would actually lighten up your mood, what would actually make you feel so happy. Because again, at the very start of the reading, there's a lot of heavy cards, right? So that is also a message for someone out there. I'm also getting here that, yeah, for some of you, maybe you are also going to be putting your focus more on your child, all right? That's also what I'm hearing. Or your child is actually, you know, maybe there's something about balance. So if you have a child already, and again, this is not for all of you, I feel that this is going to be your main focus, that you're also going to be giving some quality time for your children or your child. Because that's what I heard all of a sudden when I saw these two cards, okay? So, yeah, let's move on to the tea leaf fortune cards now. What else, Spirit? Ooh, someone new is entering your life. March, okay. January, oh my gosh. Interesting, because this reading is all about your January forecast, right? So you got the months of March and January. So maybe these 2 months are going to be very significant for you guys, all right? Then you got barrel. A two-faced friend. And then peace and harmony. Okay. Wow, again, I'm hearing very specific messages. I'll be very honest, you guys. You know, sometimes I don't know if I should be delivering it, okay? But part of me is saying, or my guys are saying, go ahead, all right? Because the only reason why I'm a bit hesitant, because, of course, it's a collective reading. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I know that it would not resonate for everyone. But yeah, I'm a bit hesitant, honestly, because some of it are just way too specific. It's way too specific for someone. But anyway, let's just deliver it if this is actually going to be of help to someone who's drawn to this reading. So here's what I'm seeing first. Well, we got the months of March and January. And what I'm actually hearing from Spirit, pay attention to these 2 months. Well, obviously you got the January, and this reading is for the January forecast. But maybe the month of March is also going to be specific for someone out there or significant for someone out there. And I feel it's related to somebody who might be entering your life, all right? Someone new, whoever this person is, all right? It's not necessarily around romantic partnerships, but it can be, okay? But there's actually someone new entering your life this month, starting this month of January. And maybe there's something significant between these 2 months, right? Then you got the barrel card. Now, this is quite interesting because earlier I was just talking about that the collective would be craving for something that would be nourishing their soul. That is even beyond the physical, material wealth, all right? It's like you're craving for something on a soul level, right? And so it says here, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So I'm getting that energy. This is another powerful confirmation in which the collective would be reflecting on that as well. Okay. Then he got the two-faced friend. So maybe that's why I got an apology card. All right. It could be, just for one person out there. But earlier I heard something around spiritual attacks, but I really don't want to dwell on that. Okay. But it can be still connected to this, because I heard that, the talisman, I heard it was given by a so-called friend. And you probably thought that this friend is somebody that you can really trust. Okay? But that friend is actually very controlling or manipulative. I don't want to go there, really, Spirit. Oh my gosh. It's so specific for someone out there. Anyway, let's just put it in a general way. This two-faced friend that we're seeing, either it can also be a warning for some of you, okay? Or remember, there's something around this person's mask is going to be falling off. Remember something around seeing the truth for what it really is. So for some of you, that could be the specific scenario. If it's about a person, you might be seeing this person for who they really are, or who they truly are. Because remember, you got deception and envy. And like what I said, Seven of Swords is all about lies or deception. This person is wearing a mask, but it came out in reverse. So this person's mask is falling off, and you got the third eye. So this is you seeing the truth, that this person is indeed a two-faced friend, not somebody you can trust. Which is weird, because when I did the reading for the highlights of the year 2025, I keep on getting that message. All right. I did that reading. So yeah, maybe this is for someone out there, really, in which you would be uncovering or discovering this person's true nature. All right. And then you got wind chimes, peace, and harmony. So I'm getting here with the wind chimes, peace, and harmony. Well, maybe, all right, and not necessarily that you have to be so mean or aggressive towards this person, but Spirit is still encouraging for you, all right, to just maintain boundaries, all right? Maintain boundaries now that you know this person's true nature, all right? But make sure as well that you establish peace and harmony, not only within yourself, but also within your environment. Because remember, you got the Lover's harmony. That's interesting. Now you got peace and harmony. So again, it's very similar. There's something around finding balance in your connections, relationships, all right? Or cultivating that sense of peace and harmony. Crazy. You saw me shuffle. I can't make this up. Let me show it to you, right? Cultivate a sense of peace and harmony. Then you got this card, peace and harmony. What are the chances, dude? That is really crazy. This reading is just packed with so much synchronicity, which is really interesting. So yeah, that's what I'm getting based on these cards. Now, let's pull up another fortune card here. What else, Spirit? What to look forward to? What are the energies for the collective is drawn to this January 2025 reading? Ooh, freedom, it says here. Okay, and I said that earlier, if you still remember, right? If you still remember, you got the Eight of Swords. You're breaking free from the prison, whether it's a man-made prison or breaking free from anything that is limiting you. Let's see, okay? Let's read the freedom card from the guidebook. It says, restrictions are holding you back in a rut. Wow. Fight any negative thoughts that you may have or jealousies for others, as positive thoughts and actions will be well rewarded. This card is telling you, don't act too impulsively and think things through before you act, as major mistakes could be made if care is not taken. This is particularly true around personal relationships. You are in a time of new adventures, and you will be like a video on fast forward. So remember to push the pause button occasionally or risk being burnt out. How crazy is this? How crazy is this, you guys? what did I say about somebody's watching this collective reading? You might be feeling so overwhelmed, or some of you are kind of like a workaholic, you know, that you don't even have enough time to rest or to take a break. That's why the advice for you is to make sure that you take a step back, you take some rest, you take good care of yourself, you create balance. Now, that is weird because that's the message here. I can't make this up, you guys. Wow. Right? You will be like a video and fast forward. So maybe things are moving a bit too fast this month of January. And so it's a reminder from Spirit to make sure that you hit the pause. I said puss, weird. The pause button, okay, occasionally, or risk being burnt out. So make sure you don't get yourselves burnt out. And then you got career finances section over here that says this freedom card is all about having plenty of space and the ability to be free from any restrictions. The need to have more freedom could see you on a plane at a moment's notice, or changing career or job as your need to be in control becomes paramount. Good vibes regarding self-promotion and even reinvention are around you as new opportunities for work will arrive. Okay? So yeah, now let's jump towards the relationship section. It says here, this card shows you or someone close is afraid of commitments. So again, it could be the viewer or somebody around you is afraid of commitments. This could or can cause you to cover up your deep feelings. And if you're single, you have to avoid skipping from one superficial relationship to another. Okay? As this could lead to loneliness down in the track. The restless energy surrounding you now can lead to many temptations, and affairs of the heart are more common with this card than any other. Be sure that you are in love before you make hasty decisions that you could regret, whether you're single or in an existing relationship. Okay, but I feel that this freedom card, because again, not necessarily that everything that's written here is really going to be the case, all right? But it can be for some of you. But based on my feeling around this freedom card, just like what I said at the very start of the reading, I see you guys really releasing yourself from anything that is, you know, keeping you stuck, okay? Or illusion is really what I got, because you're finally seeing the truth. And with this awareness, it will help you to finally, you know, be free, okay? Because I was really drawn to that 8 of Swords in reverse card earlier. So yeah, that's the main theme, or that's the energy that I'm getting for you guys. All right, so let's actually pull up some random messages. Start off with this fortune card. Okay, it says mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Now, for some of you, that's why I got the talisman. Okay, but I really heard a specific message around that talisman card for someone out there. But with this mountain card and the message that says that you are protected, there you go. That's why I got the talisman. This is a message from your guides as well, that you are protected as you actually are currently facing some challenges maybe, but they're also reminding you to remain cautious. Okay, so let's try to pull it more. What else? Any other message for the collective, please? Finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. Okay, now that is interesting. Because you got the temple card. Do you still remember this? Okay, so it's kind of like similar. Because this temple card is actually talking about also going within. You even got the yoga card, which is talking about meditation or going within, or finding your sacred space. All right, so I feel this is also a message for the collective, for some of you, to go within. All right, and I'm hearing from Spirit that this is a perfect time to be doing that, especially if you're seeking for the truth, or you're searching for some answers, or you basically wanted to be connected more with your spiritual team. And especially if you're going through a rough lot, or, you know, you're going through some challenges, because remember, there's a message around taking a step back, okay? this is definitely going to be beneficial for some of you who's going to be resonating with that message. Okay, so let's pull up another message. Let's try the Spirit Messages Oracle cards. Oh, that was fast. Okay. It says here, if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. See? Because you got the mountain and you saw me shuffle again. That's crazy. The synchronicity of this reading is just so freaking powerful. I noticed that. Okay. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. So yeah, again, your guides are saying you are protected, but remain cautious, of course. You're not alone, all right, as you go through these challenges that you're currently faced with, okay? Just trust that everything will work out for the best and that your spiritual team are also working behind the scenes. Okay, let's get another message here. Let's try this one. Ooh, okay, what is that? Flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. So for some of you, this is the message from your spiritual team. To go with the flow, all right? Release the need to know what's going to happen or to control the outcome of a situation, okay? So just be in the flow. Just be in the present moment. Just keep on moving forward, all right? Don't resist it, okay? The flow of things. That's more like what I'm getting. So now let's pull up some affirmation that you can also work with. Or this affirmation can be helpful for you for the month of January 2025. Work, okay? It says, I am focused, organized, and easily able to honor the priorities that need my attention. So yeah, there's really something about creating balance still. Because when you're balanced, you're not all over the place, you remain focused, you remain centered, and you're organized, right? And that you're able to carry out the task, okay? Or do the deliverables on time, all right? So there's something around that. It's crazy, even when it comes to the affirmation. Wow. So for some of you, this is your affirmation. I am focused, organized, and easily able to honor the priorities that need my attention. Okay? So before we end this reading, let me just pull up a crystal card for you, or cards, all right? It depends how many are going to be, you know, popping out here. But these are the crystals or crystal that you can work with, especially for the month of January. It's your crystal of the month. Okay, let's see. Okay, there you go. What is this? Let's take a look. It's just one card. And it's sapphire. All right. It says royalty, wisdom, knowledge. So some of you are probably drawn to blue sapphire even, okay? Or sapphire. So it says here, fairness rules the kingdom when sapphire wears the crown. Sapphire wields its power through kindness and wise judgment, bringing good luck and fortune to those who wear it. A gem with a regal presence throughout history, sapphire is considered to be sacred, representing celestial hope and faith. Known as the stone of wisdom, sapphire enhances focus, crazy, oh my gosh, concentration and learning abilities. Sapphire activates a third eye, and you got the third eye card earlier too, and throat chakras, guiding you toward knowledge beyond this stratosphere. Okay? So yeah, it says Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius. All right. So that's crazy because we have, you know, a message really around focus. So if you're actually resonating with, you're having a hard time focusing, you can be all over the place because of the many stress, you may also want to work with sapphire, all right? Or you may be drawn to this crystal as well because, again, it enhances focus and concentration, right? And you also got this affirmation that says, I am focused, organized, and easily able to honor the priorities that need my attention. Wow, I love, from start to finish, this reading is just packed with so many synchronicities. I love it. All right. And again, like what I said, guys, bear with me if there are times in which I am delivering some very specific message that could not resonate, of course, for all of you. But I'm pretty sure, you know, you guys are well aware that it's a collective reading anyway, or a general reading. So some of it would definitely not resonate, but it's definitely for someone out there. All right. And yeah, for some reason as well, I noticed that I'm kind of like, you know, sounding a little bit sleepy. If you notice that I become like that, I'm on a trance, all right? And I have to really try to get myself balanced as well because, yeah, it's hard when I'm on trance. So anyway, that's it. That's your January 2025 forecast. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this, that you're able to pick up something from this reading. And again, I wish you all a blessed January and a blessed 2025 year. Bye, guys. See you next week.